Do you feel a lot of pressure when you play? Do you sometimes feel like you succumb to that pressure and the nerves and the anxiety take over? If the pressure is holding you back in your game, then this quick tip is for you. First, what's important to understand is that as goalies, we have the most pressure on the team. Hands down, there's no argument about it. We are under a lot of pressure. And when I have goalies that come to me that are struggling with that pressure or struggling to deal with that pressure, one of the biggest reminders that I give them and that I'm going to give to you right now is the reminder that we have sought out that pressure. We have put that pressure on ourselves. Maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, by picking the position of goaltender, we have put that pressure on ourselves. When we first understand that we've put that pressure on ourselves, we then need to accept the fact that we have put that pressure on ourselves. When we're able to accept that we put the pressure on ourselves by playing the position of goaltender, we are better able to handle it. When you start to feel the pressure building, the affirmation that I want you to recite to yourself is, I embrace the pressure. I embrace the pressure. By saying this affirmation to yourself, you're accepting the fact that the pressure is there and is always going to be there as a goalie. There is no possible way that as a goalie you will not have pressure on your shoulders, and usually a lot of it. Now, not to be harsh, you chose the position of goalie, and that is a beautiful thing. The only alternative to not having that pressure is to not play goalie. We have that pressure on ourselves because we love the position of goaltender. And the quicker that we can understand that, the easier it is to deal with the pressure as it mounts on ourselves. Take a quick moment right now to look back at the last time you felt a lot of pressure going into a game or a practice or a tryout. A lot of times you're attributing that pressure to the outcome. Am I going to win? Am I going to play poorly? Am I going to let my team down? And all of that pressure builds up on you. You're going to have that pressure every single time you step on the ice as a goalie. And looking back at that moment where you felt that pressure, realize that the beauty of it is that in the position that you love, that pressure is going to exist. And when you are able to accept that, when you're able to look at that and embrace the fact that you chose this position and you chose that pressure, you're able to be more confident. You're almost able to empower yourself more because you're realizing that that pressure is something you put on yourself and you love it. You love that pressure. If you didn't love the pressure as a goalie, you wouldn't be playing the position. It might sound crazy. You might totally disagree. But I want you to really think back to those moments where you've been under pressure or the reason that you started playing goalie. And if you can do that deeply, you're going to understand that truly deep down, you love the pressure. You love being that last line of defense. You love being the one that your team has to depend on. And most importantly, you love holding the outcome of the game in your hand. You wouldn't have chosen the position of goalie if you didn't like that to some extent. Now, a lot of times that pressure can build up, it can get crazy, it can weigh us down, but at its very, very base, embrace the pressure and love the pressure because that's the reason you started playing. And so when you feel these moments of anxiety, these moments of nerves, these moments of pressure just pushing down on you, take a step back, take a deep breath, remind yourself why you play goalie, and recite to yourself, I embrace the pressure. Embrace it, accept it, soak it in, and love it, and you will be more confident when you step on the ice. Guys, I hope today's quick tip helped you. If it did, go ahead and let me know in the comments. And remember, next time you hit the ice, whether it's tonight, this weekend, or in a couple of months, tell yourself, I embrace the pressure.